Hello! So this is war number 5 of season 38. I'm taking path 7 and I'm bringing Kitty Pryde, Tigra and Red Guardian with a debuff detox tactic. The first fight is against a rank 4 Sersi and I'm going with Tigra. I'm using a invul boost because of next fight mainly. This fight too because sometimes I mess up dexing the SP1. So here I make a mistake a bit later. It was right here. I tried to parry, she purified it, and I forgot about conflictor. Overall the fight went okay. I finish her with an SP2. Next fight is a Mysterio on energize and brute force. So I didn't know what to do with this guy. In the end I went with Kitty Pryde. I wasn't very confident, you know, because class disadvantage sometimes for some reason goes against my minds, things like that. Overall it wasn't horrible. So there I'm trying to build those prowesses. And my goal is to push him to SP2, because then I can deal with his, miss mechanic given my phasing. There I don't know why I wasn't blocking, so I got a hit. Thank God the boost helped me. Again in SP2. My phasing managed to protect me. So I want him to throw the last one. Maybe I could have gone with special attack, but you know, I'm always a bit too conservative. And there I finish him with a special 3. So at the beginning I waited a bit too long after his special 1. And I got quite a lot of damage from, the brute force node. The boost helped a bit with a couple of mistakes, but overall it went okay. So next fight is a mini-boss. It's the rooted node. I don't remember the name. It's against Tigra, and I'm using Kitty Pryde. I practiced a bit how to deal with the special 2 a bit before. So I decided that I would kind of block the first series of attack in her special 2. I would phase into her second hit, and then I would back off for the last fight. So there I phased and then I backed off. Do you have like maybe a better way of dealing with her special 2? Would be appreciated. So sometimes I can deal with the first series of attacks, by dashing back, but you never know. Sometimes you get caught by the very last hit, There I blocked it, actually, just because of that. And this can be a disaster after. So that's the way I deal with it. If you have a better way, I would be very interested in knowing how to deal with it. I block, then I phase into her second hit and back off for the last one. So in the end, it went well with this strategy. The phasing clearly helps because there is this node double shield, and so it allows me not to receive too much block damage. And then we have what's become a classic, Void on node 26. And so I will apply the same strat I've been applying against this guy. I will try to block a couple of hits at the very beginning to get a couple of debuff detox charges, and then I will try to get my prowesses and stick to 2 hits combo. I dex the special one because I want to build up those prowesses. Because of the amount of debuffs, you know, I want to be phased the majority of the fight. And that's why the prowesses are very important to me. I'm almost above 10 prowesses now, and I can start having a smoother fight thanks to the Tigra synergy. And we finish him with a special 3. Well done, little dragon. So then we have a spike node against Kingpin, and I'm doing it with Red Guardian. So class disadvantage again, but buff immunity was really what I wanted. I wasn't comfortable facing his SP2 with Kitty Pryde, so I decided to bring this guy. Also then I thought if I have to face the special 2 with him being unblockable, this guy with his shield can just block it, so I thought in spite of the class disadvantage, it wasn't such a bad idea to bring this guy. And you see the amount of damage, at least against this Kingpin, is not low. I mean, the fight is clearly not super fast, but it's not super slow as I thought it would be. Of course, that Guardian is boosted, so this helps for sure. And the fight is finally over. And the last fight will be Mojo on kinetic transfer. I almost went into this fight without the invul boost, and at the very last moment I couldn't resist and I used my one, and I think it was a smart idea. You will see at some point you will get some power gain and take me to SP3. So I want him to throw his special 2 because it's easier to dex for me. I want him to do it. Wasn't perfect, but I did it at least. The 3 bars of power made me nervous, so I decided like to hit him all I could, and finally the special 3 arrived. So I have the invul boost, but I know that even though I will receive not any damage from the special attack, I will get his degen after. And that one hurts a lot, man. So I'm like on a fast mode. I'm thinking I have to kill him as fast as I can, and finally it's done. In the end, the degen wasn't as horrible as I thought it would be. But that's it for this war. It might be a win, only future will tell us. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you around.